Off-Road Test Facility with a bunch of the ladies that are helping us support Ladies Weekend at BHM Off-Road. We have the New York Off-Road ladies here along with a bunch of other people that are going to introduce themselves that all have something to do with the off-road and have also given me encouragement and guidance through this to start this facility and to advance my ability in the sport. So I want to introduce first Lisa O'Reilly. She's going to tell us a little bit about herself, her vehicle, and then what she does and why she loves off-road.
Hi, so I'm Lisa O'Reilly. I am pretty new to off-roading. I am a registered nurse by day. I have 4 children, 6 grandchildren. About 6 months after I bought my Jeep, which is a 2015 Willys Wrangler, I met a wonderful group of professionals that work for and own Northeast Off-Road Adventures, known as NORA. Scott Traeger and John Mapes, who are the owners, are I4W DTA certified 4-wheel drive trainers. They are the most professional group of people I've ever met, and that's pretty much how and why I got into off-roading. I absolutely love being in the woods, being on the rocks, a little bit of mud. It's peaceful, it's my happy place.
Very nice, very nice. So Lisa's been, she's done a couple events with me, Women's Wheeling Day at Roush Creek, and she's been to Ladies Day, and she's done a lot of training with me and she's very good at what she does. And so tell me a little bit about your Jeep. Have you done any upgrades to it at all?
Yes, so my Jeep has a 2.5-inch lift, it has a winch, it has a new bumper, it's getting ready for 35-inch tires, some new wheels. We're also going to put a Sunrider roof on it, so I can take those Freedom panels off and be done with that.
Very nice. What was your biggest hurdle coming over when you started off-roading? What was your biggest fear that you had to overcome when you first started on your trail?
I think my biggest fear is going downhill.
That makes sense.
Especially after I lifted it, it was such a different perspective that going downhill and off camber is also still one of my challenges.
Yeah, me too, for sure. So if you want to zoom in on her Jeep, you could see a little bit. She drove up here on the mud, got it a little off camber. But yeah, Lisa is a good friend, and we've been doing this for a little while, and I really appreciate you coming out and joining us today.
Thank you, Ann.
And hopefully you'll get to meet some other ladies today, and maybe it'll encourage some ladies to come out here and join us and come to BHM Off-Road, and maybe come to Ladies Weekend and meet all of us.
I'd like to just mention something else about NORA. NORA has 75 acres in Ellenville, New York. We partner also with Hunter Mountain and do events at Hunter. NORA is an off-road school and event center. We teach advanced, recovery, intermediate, and beginner classes. We also do survival skills and first aid classes. So whoever is interested in any or all of the above, just let us know. Thank you.
Very good. So we're here up on the obstacle course at BHM Off-Road Test Facility, and Heather here just went through all of the rocks and the logs, and I think she did really good. How do you think you did?
I love it. It's fun.
Yeah, yeah. So Heather's been wheeling for a little while. Hung out with her once, I
college. About 2016 we started dating. He had this rig and we just went riding one time, all it took. And I was hooked into it, straight addicted. I'm saving up to get my own and got my own rig eventually, but yeah.
How long have you been driving now?
He really doesn't let me drive much, but when I do get to drive,
It's a blast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Such an adrenaline rush.
we did the, what was it? The Winter Warrior contest.
Oh, yeah?
That we do that Hell Hot Dog College puts on
Mhm.
pretty much every year. And then we do obstacle courses in that.
Very cool.
17, he's a double champion. Two times I think he's won.
That's cool.
So yeah.
So now it's your turn.
Definitely.
Right, right. So how do you like
A little bit
off-roading?
smaller. I love it.
Yeah?
Love it.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what kind of vehicle is this?
The 9 YJ.
And you guys built this? Very cool. How many how big are these tires?
These are 42.
42. Very nice. Well, thank you, Heather. I really appreciate you stopping by today and taking some minutes for the ladies. And you'll be able to meet her hopefully for Ladies Weekend when we come out and we all go wheeling together. But yeah, thanks, Heather. I appreciate it. Enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you a little bit about yourself, then your rig, and then how you got into off-road. Okay, so here we are with Whitney Hibbler, just rolled in up the hill. I'm sure you've seen her driving along. She's been helping me out for a few years now. Really awesome. She started with the basic Cherokee and did a whole bunch of modifications, but she's going to tell you all about that. But Whitney joined us today to help support Ladies Weekend and to really kind of let ladies know that they can jump out of their box and it's not that scary. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Whitney.
Well, I'm married. I have 2 young kids. I work in an elementary school, and this is my playtime for me to reconnect and,
Sounds good to me.
you know, ground myself, get out in the mud in the woods, and enjoy the truck.
Right. Get out and get into your oasis.
Yeah.
The quiet time. It's so peaceful in the woods. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about Frankie.
So, Frankie, she's a 5-speed. She's a 91, 2001.
What is that?
She's locked in the front and rear, chrome alley axles, 33-inch tires. She rode up a little bit this last spring, and
Long arm suspension.
that's fun. Yep. So she's built for rocks, mud, trees.
Fun. She's built for fun. So yeah, you're going to be a guide for Ladies Weekend, and everyone's going to be able to meet Whitney and see where she came from and where she is now. It's really awesome. All right, girl, go play.
Thanks.
So we had to adapt and overcome because it started to rain. So here we are in our vehicles now trying to do interviews with the ladies as they come up off of the obstacles. So right here we have Lisa, and she has got her 2017 JKU, brand new to off-road, and you're coming to Ladies Weekend.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So yeah, we're up here at BHM Off-Road Test Facility, and Lisa is checking it out for the first time, her first time off-road.
Yep.
Got to learn about 4Low today.
Yep.
So she's starting to get right into the thick of it. So
All right.
yeah,
Fun.
thank you so much for coming out and doing everything and trying it out.
I will.
Do you have anything that you want to tell the ladies that are nervous about going forward with a Jeep and getting off-road?
If just if not now, when, you know?
Right.
And I'm 49 and I'm just starting and I'm loving it. And if I can do it, anybody can. So,
Right.
And,
That's it.
and the people here are just so helpful and so friendly. They just welcome you and they'll help you with anything. And that just makes all the difference because they keep it fun. And you learn though, you know, you got to learn stuff, but
Right.
it's awesome. And it's a great place, great people. So
Thank you very much. That was very nice of you. All right, so Gary, you've been to Women's Ladies Weekend before, and you volunteered the last couple of years. How do you feel as a man being involved with that? Do you feel excluded, or do you feel unwelcome?
No,
Ever? Oh, that's good.
it's always a good time.
Awesome.
It's always good to learn from other people, regardless.
Right, right, for sure. So we have a lot of husbands that come, we have a lot of boyfriends that come, men that come that join the ladies, encourage, and help them get through the trails and feel comfortable. And that's very much appreciated. A lot of behind the scenes men train and help and encourage, and without you guys, it really wouldn't happen as well as it does. So
It's a family atmosphere. Everybody's here to help everybody.
that's it. That's what it's all about. And no one is not welcome, and you've never felt unwelcomed
Oh no.
by any means. Yeah. So you should bring your husbands, you should bring your boyfriends, have them come, sit in the passenger seat, enjoy it, and then we can all just wheel together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Have a great time. Okay. Well, hello, Cheryl. How are you?
Great, how are you?
Good. Say your name and spell your last name.
I'm Cheryl, and my last name is Lord, Lord.
She is the Lord. Not really. But yeah, so we're here today at BHM Off-Road Test Facility. We've been playing around with the ladies, and we've been doing some obstacles and stuff. How do you feel in your Jeep?
Empowered, it's awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So how did you get into off-road?
Actually, my husband got me into off-roading. He was big into mud box and stuff, and we went to a couple of those and met some new friends and joined up with you guys and did some
Right.
trail riding. Yeah.
That's awesome. So this Jeep here, when did you get it?
Actually, I've had this Jeep about a year now. I started with a Grand Cherokee, and I feel I upgraded to this.
Right. So you've been in off-road now for a while.
Yeah.
You've been doing your own events, and you've
Yep.
been doing a lot of stuff with Northeast Mud Off-Road. And tell us a little bit about that.
Well, my husband Jeremy runs a group Northeast Mud Off-Road. We started with some mud bogs, and then we had to move locations, which led to mud bogs and downhill power wheels, off-road trails, obstacles. We did some things at Thunder Ridge. We'd come here and just try and have a good time.
Very creative,
Yeah.
too, both of you. You come up with some really good ideas to really make off-road a lot of fun and bring a lot of friends and stuff together.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's nice to be able to share that with a great group. Yeah, I really think so. So, Cheryl's going to be helping us out at Ladies Weekend, and she's going to be there to help and support all of the ladies and encourage if you have any questions. She's always happy. So look for the lady that has your Jeep, basically, and she'll be able to point you in the right direction, teach you the tips and all that stuff. Anything you want to add? Awesome. All right. Have fun.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
We're here with Samantha Lee, and she just drove up through the obstacle. And you've been coming to BHM Off-Road here for a little bit now. And you're starting to get into the driver's seat and really experience what it's like to be out there and driving over the obstacles and powering through and get that adrenaline rush.
Yeah,
So how did you get into off-road?
my husband, we actually ran into Cheryl Lord
Nice.
trading tires one time, and they told us about a couple off-road trails, and my husband built this.
It's awesome. It's a great Jeep. Does well. Does very well.
Yes.
Does. So Do you support any clubs? Are you involved in any clubs? Do you do anything off-road as far as that goes?
Just the BHM that
Okay.
I'm aware of.
No, that's all right. There was a few other ones. I didn't know if you had
Well, I know about Stork, and then I go to Cheryl's, which is
Northeast Mud Off-Road,
Yeah.
right? Okay, very good. So you're involved with, you help out Stork a little bit, you help out Northeast Mud Off-Road. Do you help Cheryl with events?
no, we
Sometimes?
just support her by
Okay,
going.
very cool. So what is your passion? You like rocks or you like mud or you like both?
I like trails.
Very nice.
I'm not big on the off-campers, but
I know, I agree. So tell me a little about your green Jeep.
its name is Mean Green.
Mm-hmm.
It's got its name because of all the stuff it can do. It's a V8 Grand Cherokee.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a 99 or something like that. I'm not really sure the year, but
But it's a V8. That's
yeah, it's
cool.
a V8. It's a
It powers through for sure when we go out on the trails.
It's 10 inches up. 35s.
Very nice. What was your biggest challenge overcoming getting into off-road as a woman?
My personal one is it's not so much as a woman, but it's
Very
the
good.
whole being off camber,
Right.
able to roll over, and letting my husband let me drive.
Very cool. That is fun. So you're going to be helping us out for Ladies Weekend. You're going to be doing some stuff and helping the ladies, encouraging them, sharing some of your knowledge and encouragement. So we are honored to have you with us. You have always been a great help, and we really appreciate, all your encouragement, support, and rooting on all the ladies. We really appreciate that. So, but yeah, enjoy yourself today, and we're going to see a few more. BHM Off-Road Test Facility with another lovely lady. She just came on up the obstacle course. She's been playing around. She's been off-roading now with me for about 3 years, and she went from stock Jeep to badass, right? I know. So tell me a little bit about how you got into off-road.
Well, I met you,
Right.
for one, about 3 years ago. My first off-road experience was Women's Wheeling Day down at Roush Creek, and then ever since we've been at Broome and now at BHM Off-Road.
Very good. So when did you get your Jeep? About 3 years ago, you said it was
Yep.
completely stock?
Yeah, it was completely stock, tires, everything.
What was your first upgrade?
My first upgrade was, I believe, Lifton tires. Yep, Lifton tires for my first.
Very good idea.
Yep, as soon as I had Ladies Day, I was like, yep, that's exactly
Gotta go
what
up.
to do.
What was your biggest challenge overcoming and learning how to off-road?
Confidence.
Yeah.
Definitely confidence and knowing exactly where your wheels are. Yeah, definitely having a good spotter, knowing exactly where you are. Just gaining experience and just getting out there and just doing it.
Right. Good. So, is there anything you want to add? You're going to be at Ladies Weekend.
Yep.
You're going to be guiding
Yep.
or doing something with the ladies. But anybody that's got a JPU, this is the lady to talk to. She's got a ton of knowledge to help you get upgraded or to let you know what to do first, so that way you are successful and you don't have accidents or issues or whatever.
Yep. So we'll
Better be prepared.
keep it nice.
Right. Be prepared for anything, pretty much.
Yeah.
So you're going to go join the other ladies, go wheeling today. We're going to have some fun.
Yep.
And YJ. Oh, I'm not that experienced with the Jeep Mingo yet. We can edit that out, thank you. All right, you said it was a YJ? Okay. So we're here with Jessica with her YJ. She just drove it through the obstacle course and she's loving it. So tell me a little bit how you got into off-roading.
Well, it was his fault over here. So I didn't know anything about off-roading and Jeeping until we met 5 years ago.
Right.
And so we bought our first Jeep, and it was actually a 95 YJ, 4-cylinder. And so I went to my very first experience was Ladies' Day at Roush, where I met Ann, and they were our lovely trail guides, and I was hooked. So since then we've done quite a bit, and then this winter we decided we either needed to do an engine swap to a 6-cylinder or something, and then we ended up buying new to us, so we bought this 93 YJ with a 6-cylinder. It's locked in the front and the rear, so it's our trail Jeep now, and we use the other Jeep as the road Jeep.
Very
it's our
nice.
trail Jeep.
It's fun.
And then I like my Jeep so much that I just bought a Cherokee Daily Driver for myself 2 weeks ago.
Very, congratulations.
So we are a 3 Jeep family now.
That's great. So how do you like off-roading?
I love it. It's challenging, and it makes my heart race, and it scares me, but it's fun.
Right, that
So
adrenaline.
it gets that adrenaline going.
Right.
I also barrel race horses, so I'm an adrenaline junkie.
Right.
But this is much more relaxing because I don't have to worry about the horses. I can drive. So
Very
I
cool.
really like this part of it.
So you're going to be a ladies' weekend.
I am.
That's going to be coming up here in a couple weeks.
Yes,
and
I'm
you're going to
very
be
excited.
helping some of the ladies learn and encourage them and tell them a little bit about their Jeep. So if a lady shows up with a Jeep just like yours and she has lots of questions, I'll point her your way.
Awesome. Sounds great.
Very cool. So we're here to help, encourage, and to get ladies out on the trails and not to be afraid.
Absolutely. And that's where I first learned was Ladies' Day at Roush. It was my very first thing ever, and I really hadn't even driven our Jeep
Women's
until that
Wheeling
day.
Day.
Women's Wheeling Day
At Roush. Right.
Sorry.
It's fine. We'll fix that, right?
Women's Wheeling Day at Roush was the first time I ever went out on the trails.
Yes, it was fun. Awesome. So what was your biggest obstacle overcoming as off-road?
My biggest obstacle at first was I was always afraid I was going to break the Jeep and we couldn't drive it or get it home because we started out with no trailer, like we drove our Jeep there and we off-roaded it and we had to drive it home. So I was very cautious of not want to break anything. So I didn't really try a lot of things. I wanted to play it safe.
Right.
But now we have a trail Jeep, now we have a trailer, so I'm game on for anything.
Does it feel better knowing that you just have to get into the parking lot?
Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge
Big
relief
difference.
knowing all I gotta do is get it back down there and we can winch it on the trailer and still go home.
Right, exactly. So everyone else is out playing now and you're waiting, so I'm going to let you go.
Awesome.
Enjoy yourself, and thank you so much, and we'll see you ladies weekend.
Thank you, Mia.
All right, thank you. Rocking it up the hill, lady.
Love that house.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. Introduce yourself to the camera and spell your last name.
My name is Jennifer Houston, Husted.
I am here with Jessica. She just came up the. Oh God, I just effed up so bad.
We have to do a take 2.
Yeah, we have to take 2. This has been a long day. So you just rocked that hill,
Thanks.
Jennifer.
Thanks.
So
And
you're welcome. So we are here today to talk to some ladies about Ladies Weekend and to find out a little bit more about them as individuals. Well, everyone drives over stuff behind us. And yeah. So tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got into off-road.
this is Grace, my Jeep. She's a 2004. I'm a TJ kind of girl. I like a little old school. I think I fell into off-roading by accident, kind of. I always wanted a Jeep. And then I just started driving off-road.
That's awesome.
Now I drive off-road more.
So you just entered into a new role for Ladies Off-Road, New York chapter.
Yes, that's right. I am the driver for the New York chapter for Ladies Off-Road Network.
Right. Yeah, we just started this a little bit ago, and new things are coming to New York with the New York chapter. We got a lot of stuff to roll out. Ladies Weekend is going to be a lot of fun, a lot of support from a lot of companies, and Jen has been working extremely hard, and I really would be lost without her. It is. It is very true. She keeps me in line. because I get wacky. A lot of people know me know that happens. So anyway, your Jeep, off-road, she's going to be here ladies weekend helping out the ladies, so it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah,
Look
so
forward to it. Super excited.
very cool. All right, well, enjoy. Have
Thanks,
fun.
girl.
Yeah. Had the great pleasure of being here with Jo Marie, and she's been doing off-road for a little while now, right?
Yeah, over 12 years.
Yeah, she travels all over, and I watch her pictures, and she goes to the desert. She's done all kinds of Rebel Rally and a bunch of other stuff. So why don't you tell us a little bit about you, and then I'll ask you a little about your Jeep.
Sure. So I've been Jeeping since 2007 when I got my first Jeep, which was a Sahara. And basically my interest has always been the desert, but of course as I live in New York, I'm out on a lot of the trails in the Northeast, but have also done quite a bit out west. So Moab, the Rubicon Trail, the Gazelle Rally, the Rebel Rally. The rallies are basically off-road desert competitions that revolve around navigation and driving across the desert completely off-road. So no trails, this is in Morocco, where that's legal. And we basically have to navigate with map and compass, no GPS. And we're out there for 2 weeks.
Very exciting.
It's real fun stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So I got to meet Jo Marie last time we went down to Roush Creek for Women's Wheeling Day. I've been following her pictures for a long time and all of your journeys, and I enjoy them thoroughly. I look forward to them. So then you got this beautiful 2019 JL, is that how you say it?
That's correct.
Is it JLU or JL?
JLU.
JLU. So you got to go off-road with a gentleman that taught you some really good skills. Tell us a little about learning the new Jeep and its capabilities.
Yeah, well, it's amazingly awesome. This Jeep is about 1 month old, or maybe a month and a half now, and it's completely stock. It's a stock Rubicon, and it has amazing capabilities. It's able to do what my old Jeep could do, and my old Jeep was with 2.5-inch lift on 33s, and this one is completely not lifted, just out of the factory, and it's really capable. We've been out at Roush Creek, AOA, a bunch of the muscle parks in Pennsylvania, kind of testing it and really pushing its limits to see what it could do and how far it could go. We actually were on some black trails with a stock Jeep.
That's phenomenal. And there's a lot of stuff that you can take advantage of with this Jeep too. And you have crawl, you have blockers,
We have
crawl descent, and then sway bar disconnects. That is so convenient, not having to get out of your vehicle, turn your hubs, or have the manual and not be able to steer through the trails. So that's definitely a huge plus.
It's a great advantage. It really is what makes the difference of being able to go out on some of those black trails with a completely stock. Now, I mean, these are easy laps, but still, with a completely stock Jeep.
Right. So anybody that's got a stock vehicle or something that they're a little nervous, what would you tell someone that's not sure or confident enough to go on the trails yet? What would be your advice for them?
I would advise them to do some training.
Very good
Get
point.
some training with a professional driving instructor and learn what your vehicle is capable of. These stock vehicles are capable of a lot more than we think they are. You know, a stock Rubicon like this can actually do the Rubicon Trail.
Wow, that's impressive. That's quite a trail.
I mean, with a lot of spotting.
Right, of course.
but it can do
spotter,
it. It can do it.
For
Yeah.
sure.
So, I mean, not that I would recommend someone doing that.
Right.
But it's just to say the vehicles are way more capable than we think. And in fact, the Rebel Rally, the one that goes on out in California and Nevada every October, actually really makes a whole special deal that they have an award called the Bone Stock Award for the vehicle that does the best without any modifications at all except changing the tires.
That's awesome. I really appreciate you coming to join us today and
it's my
driving
pleasure,
up here and supporting Ladies Weekend. And
great to get to see the facility.
Oh
This
yeah,
is an
for
awesome
sure.
place.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We've been working very hard to make it happen. So you're my last interviewer. So I wanted to, take a minute and just really say thank you for coming out and all your support and always being willing to be here for us, even though you travel and do so much. Taking time for it, it's a big deal,
Yeah.
We really appreciate
Supporting
it.
fellow off-roaders and
That's
ladies and off-road.